Welcome, my beautiful Aries warriors, to your love and passion reading for January 2019. Do check out your moon and rising signs as well if this reading doesn't particularly resonate. And just remember, it is a general reading and gives general messages for the collective. If you want specific messages just for you, you need a private reading. But here we go. So, to start, January, the first week of the month, first week of the new year, we have the Death card. And when the Death card comes, I always ask for a clarifier because I want to know a little bit more about why and what it means. And the clarifier is the King of Rods or Wands. And then we have the Queen of Swords, the Four of Cups, which in this deck is the Tarot of Sexual Magic. And finally, at the end of the month, the Knight of Cups. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. There's no doubt about it, Aries. You've been going through major transitions and transformations in your love life in the last few months. I think more than any other star or sun sign. And so perhaps with all that goes on, certainly in the world of Christianity and paganism, where we celebrate Christmas, I've just said something controversial, I know. December, end of December, beginning of January is a big time, and lots of things rise to the surface, and we think of lots of things that we may need to change in our lives around New Year as well. So perhaps it's not a surprise that this card is here for you. So when the Death card arrives, it means that major change is about to take place. And I mean major. Transformation for you, for your love life, for a lot of you, is imminent or happening. And, you know, that means significant life events, such as divorce, marriage, relocating home, perhaps to be with your lover or your new love. And this stage of your life is going to be happening. Try and rid yourself of old, outgoing attitudes and behaviours and worries that no longer serve you and that are actually part of your past, part of your safety net that usually as a child we get given according to our experiences that are designed to keep us safe in the world. But as an adult, there's no place for them, but they still sit in your hard wiring and just draw on you from time to time, trying to keep you small and trying to keep you safe. But the fact that you've pulled, or I've pulled, the King of Wands or Rods with the Death card, this is a really positive card. And who is the King of Wands? King of Wands is, I think in this situation, is a man, but it can also be your male energy. But I feel it's probably, for a lot of you, your man. He's a leader, he's strong, he's motivated and generous, and a decisive leader. But he's also optimistic, passionate, fun-loving, and an adventurous lover. So this is who you were meant to be with, Aries. This is who your transformation is all about. It's you and him, I think, for a lot of you. So bring in this new stage of your life and, you know, just embrace it. If you have fears and worries that bubble up to the surface, do what you can to try and resolve those and clear them from your energy field, because you need to think about really allowing this new transformation into your life, which I think will be wonderful. Second week of January we have the Queen of Swords. I wonder if this is you. Kings and Queens are usually about people, not events. And I feel this is probably you. And along with the Four of Cups, the middle of the month may be a little bit about pulling back. You're pulling back a little bit if you got a bit scared. The Queen of Swords rules her head over her heart. She's aloof and independent and autonomous. And she may have experienced difficult times and sorrow, and she's learned to go it alone. She's very strong and courageous, but has a little bit too much emphasis on thinking, cool, rational thought, her head, and she needs to show a little bit more emotional expression. And the Four of Chalices in this deck, the Tarot of Sexual Magic, talks about immobility, habit, and indifference caused by routine must be fought. So this energy is a little bit about stasis, being a bit stagnant, a bit aloof, forgetting that, you know, what's in your heart. This is what's in your heart. Him, this wonderful person. Try not to get scared and try not to pull back too much and work through that energy. Look, I drew this beautiful red carnelian stone as part of your reading. This is about passion and love. And by the way, this one is angelite. This means that your angels are with you and supporting you along this path. And then the last week or thereabouts of the month, you have the lovely Knight of Cups. Now, knights do generally represent events. Change is in the air. And this Knight of Cups might be coming in and offering you something significant. I think particularly in line with the Death card and the King and the Queen, which are pretty big cards, to say the least. Offering you love and maybe something a little bit more solid, a little bit more secure for you. And I'm wondering if that's what you need, a lot of you. So this card is all about significant relationships coming in. And so I think that might be exactly what you need at the end of the month. This is quite a big month for you, Aries, I feel. So go with it. Allow this transformation to happen. Do a little bit of work on yourselves in the middle of the month. If you start to get a little bit scared, a bit fearful and panicky, oh my God, what's going on? Put the brakes on. Don't, just work through and clear that energy, clear those blocks. And then at the end of the month, change is afoot. And I think that will be sending you across into February in a much better and more secure state of mind, which is perhaps what you've been needing in this massive transformation that's been going on in your life. Okay, Aries, wow, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.